This unit addresses wind and its 7 indicators. Wind is a critical factor influencing fire behavior, and it is also the most difficult to predict. Wind is associated with one of the 4 major common denominators of fire behavior on tragedy fires. There are 7 indicators for wind. Surface winds above 10 miles per hour. Lenticular clouds. High, fast-moving clouds. Approaching cold fronts. Cumulonimbus development. Sudden calm. Battling or shifting winds. The first and most obvious wind indicator is the presence of surface winds above 10 miles per hour. One example of a strong surface wind is the Föhn wind. There had been several firefighter fatalities due to Föhn wind conditions. Föhn winds are the result of high-pressure systems and mountainous terrain. These winds are accompanied by lower relative humidity and higher temperatures. A Föhn wind can last for a few hours or for several days, and the winds can be 40 to 60 miles per hour with higher gusts. A local wind regaining influence over a decreasing Föhn wind is also extremely dangerous. This occurred on several fatality fires such as the Innaha fire and the Hauser fire. Föhn winds are most commonly found in the western United States due to the mountainous terrain. They are known by various local names such as Santa Ana, Chinook, Wasatch, East, and North. Moderate to strong surface winds can influence fire behavior by increasing rate and direction of spread, transporting firebrands over large areas, causing wind-driven fire runs and convective heat transfer between fuels. It is imperative to continually monitor wind conditions. Pay attention to weather forecasts. Throw dust in the air or tie a piece of flagging to your vehicle to tell wind direction. Take wind readings with a handheld anemometer or other measuring devices. Reference the Buford scale for estimating wind speed in the IRPG. Monitor remote automated weather stations. The next indicator is lenticular clouds. They form over the crest of mountains and indicate moderate to strong, high-level winds aloft. These winds may surface in the afternoon, which could cause fire behavior hazards. High, fast-moving clouds are another indicator. If clouds are moving in a different direction from the surface winds, anticipate wind shifts. An approaching cold front is also an indicator. Expect dangerous conditions due to stronger winds and changing wind direction. Cold fronts have been responsible for many erratic and extreme fire behavior events due to strong, sudden wind shifts. Look for a squall line of thunderstorms or wall of dust as a visual indicator. A dry cold front does not have a squall line, but may typically cause a shift in wind direction, increase wind speed, and a minor decrease in temperature. If you see cumulonimbus development, pay close attention. It is an indicator of an approaching thunderstorm. Notice the cauliflower shape and flat bottom of a cumulonimbus cloud. A thunderstorm can progress from a simple cumulus cloud to a mature thunderstorm in as little as 30 minutes. If you see cumulonimbus clouds, expect strong winds, erratic downdraft winds, and lightning, which can cause sudden and extreme fire behavior. If there is virga, rain that does not reach the ground, then downdrafts have begun and anticipate strong and gusty winds. Another indicator is sudden calm. If you observe sudden calm, expect wind shifts or other changes in weather which could increase the potential for hazardous fire conditions. Battling or shifting winds are critical weather situations confronting firefighters. These winds can be caused by several conditions, such as a cold front passage, wind blowing through saddles, wind at the confluence of a drainage, and local wind effects. Pay attention to weather forecasts because they can often predict battling or shifting winds. Wind is a critical indicator. Always pay close attention to weather forecasts and observe what the winds are doing at all times. We have just covered 7 indicators for wind. Surface winds above 10 miles per hour, lenticular clouds, high fast-moving clouds, approaching cold front, cumulonimbus development, sudden calm, battling and shifting winds.